The Philadelphia Eagles have ended their 3-game losing streak to get their second win under head coach Chip Kelly. The game started out good for the Giants, who scored on their opening possession on a long touchdown pass thrown by Eli Manning. However, the Eagles scored the next 19 points, so they go into halftime with a 19-7 lead and in control of the game. However, they had to start the second half without their starting quarterback, Michael Vick, who got injured pulling his hamstring running around left end in the second quarter. Nick Foles did lead the Eagles on a long drive for a field goal for the last 3 points of the first half. So the Giants come out in the second half, score right away, a couple of touchdowns, and take the lead. But Nick Foles showed composure. The Eagles' defense stepped up for once, caused Eli Manning to throw costly interceptions. He had 3 interceptions in the second half. The Eagles had short fields, and Nick Foles took advantage of it, hitting both Deshaun Jackson and Brent Selleck on impressive touchdown passes in the fourth quarter to put this game away. So what does this mean for the Eagles, who are now 2-3? Well, as we sit back and watch the 4 o'clock games unfold, all eyes will be in Dallas, Jerry Jones, Jerry World, because the Cowboys, who host Eli's brother Peyton, may very well lose to the undefeated Broncos, which would put the Eagles at a tie at the top of the NFC East at 2-3. Some would call it the NFC least. Washington is off, and of course now the Giants, who are 0-5, no 0-5 team has ever made the playoffs, are only 2 games out of first place should the Broncos win this afternoon. So this is going to go down to the wire, and who knows, maybe the teams get better and improve as the season goes along. You can't judge what team's going to be hot in the playoffs by the first 4 or 5 games of the year. Elsewhere in the NFL, you have the Indianapolis Colts, who hosted the undefeated 4-0 Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks led for most of the way. Russell Wilson had a heroic effort, but the star of this game was Andrew Luck's new favorite receiver, T.Y. Hilton. Hilton scored on 2 touchdown passes, including a long of 73 yards for a score. So now you have new stars emerging in the Andrew Luck offense. Could you see the Broncos and Peyton Manning versus his predecessor, Andrew Luck, in the AFC Championship game? Perhaps you'll see the Colts and the Seahawks as a rematch in the Super Bowl, because both of those teams beat up on the 49ers and look like the best 2 teams in their respective league. Did we just see a preview of the Super Bowl, which will be held in the Meadowlands, which was the focus of today's big video, by the way, 36-21 Eagles. So there you have it, the Eagles 36-21 winners in the Meadowlands. Michael Vick, will he come back and play against Tampa Bay? Will they rest his hamstring? Is there a quarterback controversy? I don't know. I'm a Vick guy. I don't think he did anything to lose his job, but it's good to know we have 2 really good quarterbacks in Philadelphia, and there's no doubt that both Baltimore and Seattle, with Andrew Luck and Wilson, have some good quarterbacks as well. So let's sit back, root against the Cowboys, and hope for a tie up top of the NFC East.